Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. As you know, on closing last week I said I'd have a look to see what effect white goods sales are being affected by the MGTOW philosophy. Well, I had a look around and I didn't find much as such, but I did find something that the MGTOW philosophy could be having an inadvertent effect on, namely retail sales across America. I found this, as you can see, it's CNBC, and it says retail sales dropped 1.9% in December as higher prices caused consumers to curb spending. Well, the pandemic no doubt has had a knock-on effect, that goes without question, and prices rising and wages staying more or less static also will have a knock-on effect. But it says weak online sales are responsible for much of the slide, along with a fall in spending at bars and restaurants. Well, if a guy's going his own way, he's not taking a woman out to a bar and a restaurant, so he's not spending money on that. So could the MGTOW philosophy have an effect on that? This is just a generalized rundown on the fall in sales across America. As it says, restaurants and bars, which posted a 41.3% annual gain in 2021 to lead all categories, saw a decline in 0.8% for the month. Gas stations were closest second with a 41% surge in sales, but saw a 0.7% decrease in December as fuel costs moved lower. Now, there's no much information besides generally talking, but Forbes also did an article written on the same day, i.e. January 14th, and December sales down 1.9%. They also provided some graphs and charts. Total retail and food services was down by 1.9%. The only thing which improved was home improvement. That could be people redecorating their apartments, but that's anybody's guess. Groceries are down 1.7%. Now, a guy doesn't need as much food living on his own as if he was in a relationship. Furniture and home, same that, 5.5% drop. Now, you've all seen the picture of that guy's living room lounge with just a big easy chair, a TV, and a game, and a console, an Xbox. A guy doesn't need as much furniture as a woman. Electronics and appliances, that again, 2.9% drop. And food services, that's meals being delivered from home. Well, a guy doesn't need much, maybe a pizza or whatever. Now, you got non-store sales, total resales, up and down. Where's the other chart? Here we go. For a holiday selling period in America from October through to December, total retail sales were up 16.9% compared to 2020 and 21.4% higher than 2019. Well, once again, is MGTOW effect having an effect on that? Guys with more disposable income? Now, talking on the MGTOW philosophy affecting this, I found this. Why rising number of single men is a matter of worry. Now, the question is, to whom is it a matter of worry? Is it a matter of worry to the people in the retail sector, and guys are not spending as much? This is much more of a denigrating, generalized article about the number of single guys compared to the number of single women. And where it says, single people are paid less, have fewer resources available to them when they need help, and are disadvantaged in other ways. But some of that, maybe a lot, is based on discrimination. That could be discriminating against guys, against single people, not on anything that is supposed wrong with them. The rise of single people has been driven by a 30-year decline in marriage. The share of adults aged 25 to 54, the prime age group, who are married dropped from 2/3 in 1990 to just over half in 2019. Could MGTOW be having an effect on that? And the share of people who have never married grew from 17 to 33%. Could MGTOW philosophy definitely be having an effect on that? While the unpartnered population includes people who are separated, divorced, or widowed. All the growth comes from people who have never been married. Now, is the MGTOW philosophy having an adverse effect on that to cause that? You tell me. Single women are reported indicated earn more in 1990, but their advantage was reversed in 2019, as married women become more likely to remain in the workforce. Single men, meanwhile, have fallen further behind partnered men, married men, in earnings and education. A single guy has got more free time to educate himself. Researchers have concluded it's a combination of high-income men being more attractive to women and cohabiting boosting men's economic fortunes. What happens when the guy, woman, partner, wife decides to monkey branch to somebody else and she goes for divorce, or she just leaves? What then? Despite the disadvantages, many single people find that rewards of being unmatched outweigh the economic benefits of being partnered. Is that a nod towards MGTOW? Single people are doing quite well in many ways, despite all the ways they are unfairly disadvantaged relative to people who are married or coupled. Now, this article is a offshoot of the main article in Time magazine. Men are now more likely to be single than women. It's not a good sign. Not a good sign for whom? And who's worrying about it? As I said when I started these videos, I'm just trying to see if there's any correlation between the MGTOW philosophy and the real world economy and how it could be affecting it. As single men, more single men than women, could be affecting that and that. You tell me. It's the question of stepping back and seeing if you can join the dots to see if it comes out as a picture or if it's just speculation and conjecture on my part. But Time is obviously worried, and Mint Lounge is obviously worried that the rising number of single men are economically disadvantaged. That could be conjecture, and less healthy. That's also conjecture, because a single guy has to keep himself healthy and he has more time and resources to do it. Anyway, this is that for this one, people. I might have a look to see what effect the car sales are having, as it's supposed to be a 3.8% rise in auto sales, and it'd be interesting to see who's actually buying them. But for now, that's it for this one. You know the routine, people. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. It's completely up to you. But MGTOW philosophy could be having an inverse effect on the American economy, but we just don't know. But somebody is starting to worry about it in these research centres which have the ear of governments. Okay, that's it for this one. Until next Monday. Bye-bye.